Hello all, so this is a quick instructional video on how to use a foam roller. By this stage of the game, you're getting a little bit more flex in your whole spine, and the foam roller is the next level way of trying to increase that in between adjustments. Now there's two steps, or there's two basic ways that you can use it. First of all, use it long ways. So I'll just demonstrate. Get your bottom down the end of the roller and get your head right up the top. Now it's important that your head is touching, and if you want to create a little extra traction, just slip yourself north a little bit so that your head is very so slightly tipping back, but it is still supported. Then you put your legs out nice and wide. I've got my knees bent so I'm nice and steady, opening up through the chest, and start by simply laying on the foam roller. So you want to start by spending probably about 2 to 3 minutes in that position. Now, the more advanced way of using the foam roller for your spine is with the horizontal aspect to the foam roller. And I tend to split it into two parts for the mid-thoracic or the mid-back upwards, and then the mid-back down into the lumbar spine, depending on what your primary focus is, or you can do both ways. Now, the more advanced technique of using the foam roller for your spine will create the feeling of pressure on those paraspinal muscles, just like some deep, firm pressure, maybe a little bit like my elbows, but it's self-controlled by you. You do need to be prepared to engage your tummy muscles in control, and you need to be prepared to engage your leg muscles. They are the two main areas that control where you are on the foam roller and how long you spend there. So I'm sitting with this just behind my waist, and I'm going to lean back and get my legs up square like that, nice and strong and steady. From this position, if I want to do the top half of the body, I need to walk forward, and I'm going to put my hands gently by my temples as I lean back and I'm looking up at the ceiling. Now, I like to go as high as my elbows, and I will rest my head on the back of the foam roller, and I might pause there for a little while. Then I will slowly walk forward. Now you can walk forward or elongate your legs and pause, or what I love to do myself is walking down to about the mid-back and then walking back up again. Sometimes you may even hear some release through the spine as you do that. And what it does is it opens up all of those spinal joints beautifully. And it's a great thing to do as a decompression, particularly if you have a job that you're sitting all the time or you're doing a lot of lifting and physical work. The second way to do it for the lower half of the body is a bit more advanced. What we'll get you to do is, again, have this as the start position, but you're actually going to walk the different direction. You're going to walk backwards, and I hang on sometimes to my hips as I do this, and I'm rocking, straightening my legs, elongating them, and then bringing them back into a more flexed position. That's a controlled way of doing it. The other way you can do it is if you want to lean back into extension, but it very much depends on the level of flexibility now that's in your spine. If you want some more guidance, just chat to me next time you come in.